Okay, I am back, finally. Yeah, it's been a long year. Oh boy, I don't even know where to start. But, making a long story short, yeah, we had a house fire around about the end of June. Stayed in a hotel until the end of July, so I had no RC cars then. Then we moved into a temporary place for up until the end of May. Had no RC cars then we finally moved back in here at the end of May and still had no RC cars. And now I've finally got some of the cars out of storage, which includes this. Yeah, this is my Kaiju, or what seems to be a Kaiju. You got some nice tires on it that I found on Amazon. Yeah, these knockoff Badlands. Well, no, knockoff backflips. Like, am I actually saying that right? Knockoff backflips? Yeah. So, this is on 4S. And yeah, this car has pretty much been the same as I left it from last year. I think the last time I'd driven this thing was probably like May or something. Yeah, so it's been sitting in storage for over a year. Let's see. And I've pretty much done nothing to it except put these tires and this body on it. And it's on 4S. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't really want to go too crazy with it, and the steering trim is obviously off. It's always the steering trim. Let's see, that's the wrong way. That looks about right. Of course, with this thing, since it's a pretty cheap car, I'm always putting these cheap ass servos in it. And the cheap old servos are never able to stay straight, so. But what do you expect for a $400 car? And with the right tires, this thing is perfectly bashable on 4S. And the right tires for this thing just happens to be the Outcast backflips, well, at least the LPs. Man, this thing actually gets up on 4S, and this is 4S. So yeah, this is the Outcast. I mean, yeah, I keep on calling it the Outcast because I had the same body on my Outcast for I don't know how long. I put it on this thing, and now I'm calling this the Outcast. Okay, Kaiju. So what's with the Kaiju? Yeah, this thing really have a fair amount of problems out the box. The arms are junk. The shocks need tuning. It's overgeared even with a 10-tooth pinion. It overheats. But it's still a bashable truck out the box. Me, bump it. No way. So, yeah, I changed the arms and now I got Mojave arms. I changed the up arms and now they the metal ones. I put all the steel lovely nonsense on it. If I can get a close-up of it. Yeah. No more braking Kaiju. The only thing that it eats right now is servos. But I try to keep the endpoints adjusted. But with these cheap servos, Who knows? And I seriously don't feel like putting an expensive servo in it just to kill that too. So, oh well. Oh yeah, another thing. Since I've been going for a year, I come back and I've learned that there's a new addition to this nice big yard that I use. And it's called Dog Training Weekend. Yeah, a lot of people be coming up here. They have their dogs trained over the weekend. And they've been doing that for the past 6 months. So, yeah, that's a lot of poop. And I do not want to find any of that poop. Even though I do definitely know how to clean the cars. Because I had to clean a couple. And I still got a lot to clean. Including my siren that's a big old mess right now. Yeah, this one was one of the least that I had to clean up. So I slapped the new tires on it. I slapped the body on it since, well, I don't have any of that stuff. I just found the few bodies that I ended up getting from storage. I still got a whole lot more to get. And even so, I lost a ton of stuff in that stupid fire. And most of it wasn't even from the fire itself. It was from the damn water. Because I had all my batteries in the basement in their nice little safe box, charging and whatnot. Well, not charging. I don't think any of them was charging. But yeah, I had my 2 chargers down there in the safe, and I had about maybe 8 packs in there, 4 and 6S. Not too many 3S's. I still have all my 3S's since I put those in that army. Oh boy! Since I put that one, the 2 and 3S batteries in that ammo box, they survived. But I left the safe open for some dumb reason. And when they were fighting the fire, all the water from upstairs where the fire happened came downstairs into the basement and filled the safe. So both chargers and all the batteries went bye-bye. Because by the time I found them, the safe was completely full, and yeah, I wasn't about to deal with any of that. But it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It was just Amazon time. Man, this thing actually gets up on 4S. And these tires actually work. Okay, another thing about these tires. Yeah, these are knockoff backflips. Yeah, they literally say backflip. But they're not D-boots. They're freaking RC June. Whatever the hell that's supposed to mean. They feel like backflips. They run like backflips. They have the center, as you can see, isn't the same plastic as the rim. It's this thing. I obviously have the 17mm up in there, but it comes with 14s and 12s. Now these tires are like 320 odd grams. Yeah, that's a little too heavy for a Granite, and I definitely wouldn't put that on a Stampede either. But they do include them for the, well, I don't know why the hell they included them. I mean, I guess you can put them on a Granite if you had all the 4S upgrades on it. But at that point, you would just end up having a Kraton or the Outcast. And speaking of Kraton and Outcast, this thing Don't go over there. No doggy do. Yeah, my nice little body tethers that I put on there, they work. They do what they do their thing, and they stay on. I don't think I used enough glue on this one though, because it's coming apart. Oh well, just put some more glue on and be done with it. Yeah, so this thing, it actually runs pretty damn good on Ford stock. And yeah, this car has always been stock. The drivetrain has been stock, and the pinion's been stock. It's let me see. Oh yeah, man. Oh no, I gotta remember, because this truck, I done had for like what, almost 4 years now. Yeah, it came with that plastic spurgeon nonsense, which is long gone. Yeah, so it is what it is. It's, yeah, and unfortunately, since it has that wheelie bar on it, it can't turn itself over. Yeah, so with the right tires and a fair amount of upgrades, this thing can be a dang decent bastard. So oh man, this thing is sick. Yeah, so just thinking about it really sucks, losing all that stuff, because my little workshop was in the basement, and yeah, the water rained down on all that stuff, rusted up a lot of crap to the point where I couldn't even use it. The water filled up my tool trays, all the trays that I had my nuts and bolts in, all nice and situated. So the only ones that I had left over was the ones that I had in baggies that was in the room where the fire happened, and I saved some of that. Man. This truck just wants to go. And I know I didn't have the Kaiju looking all sorts of ways in the past 4 years, but I think I'm probably gonna leave it like this. I mean, it just looks mean. I don't know how long this body's gonna last, but it really does look mean. Okay, let's stop this for a second before I end up finding some dog crap out here. Okay, back away from whatever, and there's, well, no dog crap, which is a good thing. So yeah, I really was gonna put off doing anything with the RCs until I got a little bit more situated over here. But Prime Day came along, and yeah, it was a good 2 days. So I got a whole bunch of batteries and some other stuff that was, well, too much of a deal to pass up. Yeah, like these stupid 2S batteries. Yeah, I think I bought, it came in like a 2-pack. Yeah, here they go. Yeah, this thing. Yeah, it came in like 2 in a pack for like $25, so I bought like 4 of those. Yeah, so that's 8. I got the wheels. I got a bunch of servos and nonsense. Yeah. Okay, so while I was cleaning some of these cars, I grabbed something that I usually use on a regular car, and that was this stuff. But I grabbed it by accident and sprayed it, and I was like, oh, wait a minute, that actually works. So yeah, let's say you got a dirty car and you want it to look a little bit decent. So I usually use this crap, and it's great. Yeah, you get it from the dollar store, it's dirt cheap. You spray it all over the freaking car. It works as a degreaser, so that's one thing that you need to kind of not really go into too crazy of you know, because it's degreasing things like your bearings and whatnot, so you gotta make sure not to be spraying it all over that, which is a little hard considering that the car has a ton of them in it. So yeah, just spraying this stuff as liberally as I can. Just getting some dirt to the surface. Yeah, especially on the wheels, because it'll really go crazy there. And this stuff is really good at getting rid of dirt. I mean, I'm talking about dirt that's just stuck all down in the little crevices of the little wheel decorations and stuff, since they love to put these little crevices in the wheels and whatnot. Oh yeah, and another thing about these wheels is that the main problem with them is that they weigh about 30 grams more than the actual back flips. I have one right here, as you can see. Yeah, they are on the side, that they're like hard to tell the difference except for the stupid June RC June logo that's on there, and the lack of D boots. And if you look on the tread, the knockoff have slightly larger nubs than the real ones, which is fine too. Okay, so now you done the preliminary mess. Now all you gotta do is just fix this, which is simple. Right, get rid of the excess. And it's freaking crazy how well this mess works. I mean, I get it, it's for rubber and plastic and whatnot, but this tire was just bashing. And I sprayed this mess on this one too, and this, my God. And I've been using this tire for what, a while now? More than a while now, and it still looks like this just by spraying it. So yeah, this mess actually works, and it works damn good. And another thing is that it works on any plastic part that's on the car. Make it look absolutely brand new, which is ridiculous. I mean, if you wanted to use this mess to just clean up your cars for the winter, even though you can outrun that in the winter too. Yeah, especially these cheaper ones. This side. And another thing is that when this stuff dries, it's not even greasy at all. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. This car's just been bashing. It's literally just been running in a lot full of dusty mess. And it's pretty much ready to go on the shelf. Just by your crappy little orange mess from the dollar store and this crap. Yeah, I don't even remember when I got this crap. It probably came from Walmart. More than likely. Because I got like 2 or 3 of those stupid buckets full of junk. And I think that the bucket was like $10 or $15. Yeah, and they had a bunch of these. Each one had one of these in it. I'm like, dang, this stuff actually freaking works. A lot of that stuff in there was just some write-off garbage that you wouldn't want to ever use on anything, but damn, for a doggone RC car, making it look like that just by spraying some stuff on it and wiping it off. Good God. So, yeah. Yeah, this Prime Day was a pretty good deal. And these tires, they first showed up about a month ago on Amazon. I mean, you could have found them on AliExpress and whatnot, but a lot of them is on Amazon now too, to where they have the insert for the wheel, and I don't know if you can ever get the insert again if you break it, but this is some really, really thick plastic. I mean, it's thicker than this. And this is the original freaking hub. So yeah, obviously that 30 grams came from somewhere, and it's freaking sitting right in that rim. So yeah, it can handle force. I don't know about jumping it. Maybe that's something I can do later. Oh boy, but it is what it is. It's right now it works, and that's all that matters for a knockoff. And yeah, when I first saw them on Amazon about a month ago, they was $100. I'm like, huh? $100 for a fucking knockoff? Are you insane? But no, they went down to like 50 a month later, and I'm like, maybe I should go on and get a set since it's only $50. I mean, if they break, I'll just send them back. Okay, so yeah, Kaiju definitely haven't ever looked this good before. I mean, I did have to clean up a lot of the soot that was on the damn thing because it was in the fire room, unfortunately. But yeah, it survived some kind of way. And literally the only thing that got torched on it was the top. A little bit, just a little singed. Just a tiny bit, that's it. Nothing else. Nothing like the Accord siren. That thing. Yeah, it's seen better days. Definitely. Yeah, I'll show that off later on, but it is what it is. And now we have a new house for what it's worth. And they still got some work to do on it. Replacing a couple of what they call special order windows and some odds and ends. Yeah, as you can see, that window is, yeah, it's still got the little OSB board on it. They have to order that one, which sucks, but it is what it is. Yeah, at least I got my damn cars back and I don't have to be going crazy in there anymore. I mean, seriously, this is the first time I've been without some RC cars for a long time like that in 20 freaking years. 20 years, I've always had at least one dumb RC car to play around with. And having nothing for that long sucks. Yeah, and 2 hotels. No, how many hotels we were at? I think we were at, probably about a good 4 hotels. No, we were at 3. And yeah, 2 of them had nice large areas that you could run RCs at. And one of them was an abandoned mall. And I was like, oh God, I'm gonna go out and buy me another car. I'm gonna do it, even though I really shouldn't. But I held back and used my money for other more pressing matters. But now since we're back, I can finally get back to fooling around with these damn cars. So yeah, I'll go on and end the video there, and maybe I can actually start kicking out some, since I actually had to find this thing. I had to find my darn GoPro. I mean, I did not know where it was. I thought it was burnt up, but it ended up being packed up with some other stuff. So yeah, I'll leave it at that for now. Yeah, it's definitely been a rough year. If there's anything to take out of this, it's like it's just getting back to normal. It just feels definitely more worth it than anything. Just get back to normal, please.